When we think of Palm Sunday, we think of the joy, the happiness with which the disciples and the crowd that gathered around Jesus expressed. Their shouts of Hosanna, "Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord," sound through time. We think of the palm leaves and branches, the coats and garments that they laid in his way, as our Lord Jesus, seated on the donkey, made his triumphant way into the city of Jerusalem. When we take a peek ahead to what our Lord Jesus entered Jerusalem to undertake, would we be inclined to say, "Blessed" or "happy is he," as those words relate to Jesus? Several times before this, Jesus had told his disciples that he was going up to Jerusalem, would be handed over to the elders of the Jews, and was going to be crucified. This Jesus knew was coming. This was why he had come to Jerusalem that day and for that week. If we knew what lay ahead of us, if we knew we were to go here or there and meet with opposition and face injustice and face death, would we go? Would we go even if we were to be greeted with joyful songs and words of praise? Would we think, "How happy am I to do this"? Most likely not. Yet as these words, "Blessed is he," relates to Jesus, we find that he was happy to enter Jerusalem, knowing full well what was in store for him. The writer to the Hebrews speaks of this in chapter 12, verse 2. "Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God." This was the joy with which Jesus came, the joy that he left his throne on high, that through him, through his work, he would bring about everlasting peace and righteousness and open the door for us sinners to enter into his kingdom. He did not do it for himself, first because he had no need of it, nor did he need to do it for his own glory and fame, for those things he had as true God. The joy was simply he did it for us, and it was that which so moved him to endure all things, and to endure all that we have spoken of in these last weeks concerning our justification. He knew also, as he told his disciples, that 3 days after his death he would rise again in glory and ascend again to heaven, thus also showing to us that death has no hold on us, and we by faith will rise also to glory, and finally ascend to heaven to be with him. Blessed is he, happy was he, Jesus, to do this for us, and because of this, we also rejoice, and we are blessed and happy.